So let's get started. So buying merch from Japan. So first I'll go over like the English and domestic options. I'm sure you know these already, but just to go through them all, you have for your figures in general merch. Ami Ami is probably one of the most reputable places to buy these. They're not known for bootlegs or anything like that. It's always the official product. The only thing you got to be careful of is if you pre-order stuff from Ami Ami, don't cancel your pre-orders because if you do that too much, they will end up blacklisting you and you won't be able to buy anything from them. For music, CD Japan and Yes Asia are your best places to go. For games, there's Play Asia. If you want to import games for I don't know, Japanese PS2 games or whatever you want to do. In-person stuff, there's lots of options, but obviously you have to go to these places, so they're not as convenient. Kinokuniya is probably one of the best places to go to. They do have an online store too, but most of the shopping there I do in the store. They're a little bit overpriced, so just it's really the convenience of being there and being able to bring it home with you right then and there, and having instead of having to wait for shipping. It does pay for itself a little bit if you get their rewards program. It costs $25 a year to join, but that gets you 10% off everything in the store, and you get a $10 gift card with every $300 that you spend. So that's something. In Maryland, maybe Baltimore. I don't know. Not that I know of though. Yeah, but you never know. Look, if your city has like a Japantown or something, maybe. So NYC, there's a place called Image Anime in New York City. If you ever go there, they're like I say here, they are overpriced and they do tend to focus on more mainstream stuff. But they do have Nendroids and they do sell actual like anime DVDs, Blu-rays. They have fairly good figure selection, and they have some Love Life stuff. Not a huge selection though. Book Off is like a secondhand store, kind of. I think they sell new stuff too, but they're mostly known for buying stuff from customers and then reselling it. So, but they're good for books and music. And then if you ever go to California, Little Tokyo has plenty of places. There's like an underground shopping mall in Little Tokyo that has actually a good amount of anime merch. That's where Aiden bought one of his Nessos. And San Francisco has Japantown, which is their version of Little Tokyo. And there's a Kinokuniya in there, and there's actually like an entire shopping mall in Japantown. Most of Japantown is just this shopping mall, pretty much. There's like a grocery store connected to the outside of it, but there's like plenty of restaurants inside the shopping mall. It spans across like 2 blocks. It's pretty big, and there's a lot of cool stuff there. Okay, so let's say you want more options. So like whatever is available online is not doing it for you. You don't want to go in person to any of these places, or they don't have what you're looking for. Sometimes you need to use a middleman service. These also are limited in their use. They can end up being a little expensive. Yes, sometimes Kino does have stuff on sale. I found some pretty good deals there. Sometimes there's always a case of like a store not knowing how much an item is worth, and so they don't charge nearly as much as they should for it. So that's happened to Kino a few times for me. So middleman services, you have Day Japan, and just to demonstrate, do I have the bookmarks here? Yeah. Whoops. Day Japan. So they are what they do is you tell them what you want, and they'll place the order for you. They will have it shipped to them, and then from that point they'll ship it to you. So they take care of all the forwarding stuff automatically. You don't need to set up a forwarding address, Tenso, Blackship, whatever. You don't need to ship it to a Japanese address. You just tell them your address. They take care of all the background stuff for you. But they do charge you the appropriate fees for all that stuff. But if you want to make your life easier, sometimes this is the best way to go. And you can see if you go to Day Japan, and then you hover over store shopping, they have a few options here. If you were looking for Love Life stuff, most of it's going to be in Premium Bandai. At least it was. Oh yeah, there's still some Love Life stuff here. So like they have this nice shirt here. And I think Vicky is eyeing this right now. And they have some Happies, some King Blades, even like so this is an old one. I wonder is this even still in stock? No, it's not. So like if it says sale end date, that's a mistranslation. It just means it's out of stock or it's past the sale end date. Yeah, is like any of these still in stock? I'm just curious now. But you know they do have some stuff there. I've never seen this before. Is this? I don't know if this is. Yeah, looks like this is mostly Idolmaster. Uh, Made in Japan. What is this? Okay, so this is like other stuff. Okay, but yeah, so like anime merch, you want your premium Bandai, and if you're into Idolmaster, Idol Panel Shop. Check the others if you want. What's Geek Jack? Looks like Gundam stuff or mech stuff in general. Pacific Rim. Okay, that's not definitely not Gundam, but yeah. So Bai is another one of those services. It's kind of like Japan. They do this kind of the same thing. I don't know how much, but like a lot of these stores. Well, actually, back to Japan, they also will search Yahoo Auctions for you. So if you see something on Yahoo Auctions Japan and you don't know you don't want to go through the process of setting up an account for Yahoo Auctions Japan, and then bidding it, and you don't even know if you're going to be able to. I've never bought anything from Yahoo Auctions Japan, so I don't even know if they take American credit cards. So you might want to use Day Japan for something like that. You just type in the item name or the item number. The search is built into the site, I believe. So let's see. Just type in Love Live. Yeah, you find a bunch of stuff that's on there. It's basically their version of eBay. And let's say I wanted to buy, what is this? This is a poster. Yeah, 3,000 yen. That's about $30. It's only up for another 30 minutes. So if you want to grab it now, but yeah, you can just buy it, and then they'll go ahead and place the bid for you. And I believe they're pretty quick because like it's a bidding site. So like the second you hit the button, they have to hit the button on their end at the same time. So I don't know how automated it is, or if a human does it in the background, but or if it's an API call or whatever. But like yeah, they're pretty fast from what I understand. So yeah, and then the item will ship to them, and then once it gets to them, they'll ship it to you. They take care of all that. It's all added up in the price. But again, they do charge you accordingly for that. And I guess request service is just like if you have like a special request that doesn't fit into anything else, and you just want to see if they can do it. Like I think there was one time there was an item. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was like an item I saw in a store, and at the time I didn't know how to buy from Japanese stores, so I was like, "Hey, Day Japan, you think you can get this?" And they never got back to me. but they do at least like they'll at least like if you hit them up on Twitter, they'll at least like I don't know. I don't want to say they're super responsive because like I said, they never got back to me, but they did at least respond to my initial request. They were like, "Hey, give us the details and we'll see what we can do." But so they'll at least respond to you on Twitter. Whether or not they'll actually do it is another thing. Okay, and like I said, Bai is kind of the same thing. I've never used it, but I've heard bad things about it. A friend bought some stuff from Bai, some mecha figures, and apparently they charged him like a bunch of fees he didn't know about. So I don't know how. That might just be a one-off case. So don't go by that case. If you want to use them, go right ahead. It's just do a little research beforehand. That's all I would say. All right, so next, the real reason you're here is the Japanese options. So first thing first, if you're going to buy from a Japanese website, chances are you're going to need a Japanese forwarding address. This isn't 100% true. There are some Japanese websites that will ship outside Japan, but most of them only ship in Japan, at least most of the good ones. So you're going to want to set up a forwarding address. Now, Tenso is like the big one that a lot of people used, but recently, since COVID started and everything, they do. So what happens with Tenso is like they usually would ship your stuff via USPS, which was fine until COVID happened. COVID happened, and DHL, they do offer DHL as an option, but you have to like submit it as a special request, and it's like a text request. You got to fill out the form and everything, and it's kind of a long process. It takes them like 5 days to do it, and it's just like it's a mess. So use Blackship instead. You can use this link. You'll get $5 off. Yes, shameless plug. This will get me 3,000 points. So yes, use that link. And it'll give you $5 off your first order. But if you go to Blackship, first of all, you have more options. Yeah. Also, if you use DHL via Tenso, just like Vicky just said, it can get expensive. DHL is expensive in general, but I found them to be cheaper if you use them through Blackship instead of Tenso. But anyways, so like they do offer more options. So like as soon when you're ready, so what the way forwarding services essentially work is when you sign up for an account and the signing up is free, they will give you a Japanese address for you to send your merch to. So it'll be probably somewhere in Tokyo. It'll just be like, hey, submit this as your address. Here's a phone number for you to use. Use your real name, otherwise, for the name field. Just put this info in the form when ordering, and they'll ship it to us at this address. And then once it gets to you, we'll notify you via email. And then when you're ready to have your stuff shipped to your actual address, just let us know and we'll ship it to you. So you can order something from like Amazon JP or the School Idol store or whatever, and it can ship there. It can you can have it shipped to your Blackship address, and it can sit there for a while. I think it's like 30 days before they start charging you holding fees. So, but up to 30 days, you're generally fine. Same thing with Tenso. So, where was I? So, yeah, once it gets, and like I said, once it gets to Blackship, they'll email you telling you we have your stuff. Blackship actually takes a photo of the box, which is nice. Tenso doesn't do that. And Blackship will even, if you're not sure what it is, you can ask them to open it up. And they will, it's actually just a link you click. And I don't know if it costs extra. I haven't done it yet. But they will actually, that is an option if you need it. If you're really not sure what's in the box, they'll open it up for you. So that's nice. I do find it generally cheaper. Like I said, I've shipped via DHL, and I found it on average to be about $10 cheaper if you do DHL through Blackship instead of Tenso. So I don't know what's going on there, but whatever. The Blackship has a rewards program. It's $10 a year, I think, which already it pays for itself really, because there's different tiers. I think there's like 5 different tiers. They're all based on like sea creatures. So there's like a turtle tier, an octopus tier. Let me just let's see if I can get the yeah. So like you sign up for the rewards plan. It's $1 per month. It's billed annually, so $12 a year. The basic plan doesn't get you any of the reward stuff, but sign up for the rewards plan. This is really like the best option. It's $12. What have you got to lose? I know I sound like I work for these guys. I really don't. I swear. I'm not getting any money for this. But here are the if you sign up for the rewards program, you get the different tiers. I think I'm currently at Sea Turtle, and the prices get cheaper and cheaper as you go up in the tiers. And you get points for every shipment you do through Blackship. So, yeah, sign up for you do the rewards program. Is $12 a year, and you get those benefits. The only downside with Blackship I find is whenever they get a package, like Tenso, you get a package, you have to declare the value, but you don't usually have to declare what's in it unless you're shipping it via DHL. Which probably right now you are doing that anyways. So what I'm saying is maybe irrelevant. So, but Blackship, you have to itemize each item. So like when the package comes in, first of all you have to remember what was in it, what you ordered. If you don't remember what was in it, you just look up the order and read it off the order form. Like if you ordered a King Blade, a whale plushie, and a poster, you have to list that into Blackship. So a King Blade would be like a plastic toy that would fall into that category. The Poe plushie would be a plush toy, and a poster would be a poster. So like it's it's pretty easy to guess what it is, but you also have to like list the price for each item. So it's a little bit of a pain, minor inconvenience, but not a big deal. All right, so let's go over how to set up an account. So you go to blackship.com, use my link, and then you click sign in, and then you just that's if you have an account already. If you don't have an account, you click on get started, and then you just make an account. Once you make an account, they will give you an address to ship your stuff to. So if you're me, this is my address. So if you want to send me merch, go ahead. So like it'll look something like this. So this is what a Japanese address looks like. Your name will go on the first line, obviously. Second line is the zip code or postal code. These 3 characters are Tokyo. So that's like the city. or rather the prefecture, I think. And then the actual city in Tokyo, this is Shinagawa. Actually, I think it's these 4 characters. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Is that all Shinagawa? Yeah. So Shinagawa West. And then the rest of this is like the street name or whatever. And because business built, actually streets aren't numbered in Japan from what I recall. Everything's numbered, so like that's where the 627 comes in. So it's a little weird how it works, but that's it. Basement 1, and then this is just like an ID number. Your Blackship address is going to look exactly like this, except obviously the name, and the this number here. That's going to be different, but everything else is the same. So what else? That's once you make your account, you'll have to once you do set up your account, they will tell you you'll have to send in address verification. You just take a picture of your license and email it to them, or no, it's not even an email. It's a form you submit, and that's it. Like a day later, they'll get back to you saying you've been verified. Once you're verified, you're good to go. You can even have stuff shipped to them before you're verified. Yeah, you just need your license. That's it. There might be like extenuating circumstances where they might ask for more, but all I needed to do was my license. It was real simple. Okay. And then entering a Japanese address. So this is a little tricky. Actually, I'll get to that when I get to the actual stores. So Chrome Translate, by the way, so this is actually a good thing to have when you're in a Japanese website. So let's start by going to the official goods store. So this is where you're going to buy most of your concert merch. The official goods store, .jp/lovelive. So if you have, I think this is a plugin. I don't know if it's built into Chrome. I don't remember, obviously, honestly. But yeah, if you get this plugin, Google Translate plugin, you can just switch it to English, and it'll do the best job it can to give you English names. If you understand Japanese, by all means, keep it in Japanese, but otherwise, yeah, English will do. Obviously, it doesn't translate the images, can't do that, but the text will at least be there. So you can log in. I'm not a robot. That's what that means. Okay, so like these are the different stores for the School Idol store. Before I go over to that, I'll go over how to enter your address. So when you're entering, let me switch this to English. Okay. So like even one thing nice about the store is if you need to change your address, say you give them the wrong address by accident, or you want to switch from Tenso to whatever, you can just change your address. Where is the delivery address? Cannot be changed? Oh, okay. Let me try a different one. Can I not actually? Maybe I waited too long. I swear it was just yesterday I was able. Okay, so this one I can change it. So anyways, this is the screen. The screen's gonna look like this when you enter your address. You enter your last name first, first name second. Furigana, like for that, what that means is they want you to enter your name in katakana. So, best thing to do for that is just Google my name in katakana, and you'll get like this site, and it'll do the best job it can. If you're really not sure how to write your name in katakana, just ask me, and I'll take care of it for you. It usually goes by how it's pronounced. It usually goes by how it's phonetically pronounced. Zip code is going to be the same for everyone who gets a Blackship. This is going to be this one, which means Tokyo. We can change it back to English. Now it's Tokyo. These characters are the... let's go back here. So everything, it's like the first 7 characters. It's like telling you the city and prefecture. And then everything after that goes in address 2. And then the phone number. That phone number is going to be the same for everyone as well. But that's the actual phone number for Blackship's office. So, what else? Okay, so now that's how to enter your address. General process is the same for any shop you order from. You want to enter these 7 characters in address 1, the rest in address 2. Make sure the drop down for Tokyo, if in case for whatever reason auto translate doesn't work, this is what Tokyo looks like. Just try to at least recognize those kanji. You don't have to memorize them, but try to at least recognize them. And then as for your name in katakana, that's also common. They're going to ask you for that. So if you ever need that, just come to me. Okay. So the actual site itself. Let's talk about all the good stuff on this site. So if you go to officialgoodstore.jp/lovelive, you have the 3 categories. You have Aqua, as it says there, Nijigasaki, and Love Live Fest. Or, well, I guess that's where the Muse merch would be. This store didn't exist until after Aqua, so there really is no Muse store, but like this is the closest thing to it. So every time there's a live, they have a new page up for concert merch. So this all goes all the way back to the first live. Obviously, none of this stuff is on sale anymore. I guess the link is just up there for posterity or whatever, but all this stuff is sold out. Anything you click on here, it's gonna say that means sold out. Or not currently for sale. All this stuff. If you want to get any of this stuff, Yahoo Auctions Japan is your best bet. It's probably extremely rare, so good luck. But the more recent stuff, you should have no problem getting. Once you sign up for an account on this site, by the way, you'll also enter into you'll get their mail magazine, where you'll get an email every time a new merch drops, which is nice, and it'll tell you the dates the merch is available. Usually for a live, they'll have separate shopping rounds available. For example, Fifth Live might go on sale for 3 weeks, and then it'll close. The store will close, and then maybe 3 weeks later they'll reopen the store with maybe a couple new items, and then they'll do the same thing another 3 weeks later. So it'll be something like that. They do that a lot with these stores. So keep checking back and keep reading the emails they send you are going to be in Japanese, but you can have Gmail translate those as well. So that's not a big deal. But as you can see, this merch goes, they have even stuff for not even the main lives. They have live and fan meeting, Hakodate. They sold all kinds of merch off here, but most of it's unavailable now. You can probably still get some there might be another shopping round coming out for Saint Snow first gig. The dates are in here somewhere, so it's 7/20. Yeah, so maybe not. Yeah, this might have been done. Second reception to be determined. So okay, so maybe there will be another round. But this is some of the Saint Snow merch that they sold. Some good stuff here. You got a King Blade with 2 colors on it. The shirt's pretty nice. Every live has a pin. I collect all the pins because I'm crazy. The wristband's usually nice, and then I got these pixel necklaces because they're the pixel keychains because they look pretty nice. Now for 6th Love Live, obviously there's multiple legs of the tour, or let's say tour in quotes, because we all know 6th Live is essentially canceled, at least until next year. So, but they're still selling merch because they still want your money. So, by all means, go ahead and simp. But for each leg of the tour, you have a different merch store. A lot of the merch is the same. The Poe Poe whale is a different color for each one. Like the Mirai Ticket, which I think is the 3rd leg of the tour, or was supposed to be the 3rd leg of the tour, was the gold one that sold out like this. Sold out real fast because it was gold. This is the dark blue one. This is the light blue one. I don't know what color. Probably red and blue, or purple rather. But I think you can actually you can't click on these yet. You can click on this though. This is this was the first leg of the tour, was supposed to be. So you got the light blue Poe Poe there. Nice hat. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff you can get on these stores. This store alone even is where you just spend a ton of money here. This is the second home stage. The fan is pretty cool. I think I ordered one of those. It hasn't arrived yet though. I always get the pamphlet too. The pamphlets usually got a lot of nice art in it. Do I have one of those here? No, not currently. But yeah, the pamphlets are pretty nice. I would recommend getting those. and the keychains and the king blades. Those are usually like the essential items I get. All right, so that's it for the School Idol store. I'll if you have any questions, hold them. I'll come back. I'll come online afterwards. Other stuff, other kinds of Love Live stuff you can get. So if you're in the Aqua Club, which is the CD they sell every year, it started with Landing Action Yeah. Then the year after that it was Hop Step Y. Then it was Jump Up High. And this year it's Gmo I Dash. So those CDs come with a serial code on them. And what you do is you go to... I'm just going to Google it because I don't remember what the URL is. lovelive-aquaclub.jp. You go there. Now I've already set up an account, so I'm just going to log in. But again, you can use Google Translate on this site for anything you don't understand. And this is the portal for the 2019 club. Gmo I Dash is for the 2020 club, but that doesn't open up. At least the online portion of that doesn't open up until October 1st, so that hasn't been made yet. But when you get to this site, you'll make an account and you'll set up a username and password. You enter the serial code that came in the CD, and you have access to a bunch of stuff. You have this nice site right there, and then you have club news, which is all in Japanese. But you have some cool videos you can access with all about the Seiyu. Club talk. Not sure exactly what this is. I think it's just more videos of the Seiyu, really. Photos. So you can click on photos. So, and then club report. This is just more video stuff. Cool thing is you can send the messages if you want to. If you want to send any of the Seiyu messages, obviously the color corresponds to who they are. Yeah, go ahead and send the messages. Say something nice. That's pretty much it. But the reason I brought this up was because being in the Aqua Club, do they respond to them? No, they don't. I'm sure they get probably 1,000, maybe 10,000 messages a day. So it'd be a little much. But that would be amazing if they did. The reason I brought this up, though, is being in the Aqua Club entitles you to buy from Ace Smart official. I mean, Ace Smart sells a lot more than just Love Live stuff. So if you go to acesmart.jp, there's an English side to the site and a Japanese side to the site. I use the Japanese side of the site because then I can have them ship it to my Blackship address. Whereas if you use the English side of the site, they're going to force you to enter your personal address, your American address, and they overcharge for shipping. So it might be cheaper for you to just use the Japanese side of the site and have them shipped to your Blackship. So, anyways, so the two sites also look different. So this is the English side of the site. So I'm going to log in with my English login. So here's the English side of the site. If you want, you just click on this here. Now they sell merch, lots of stuff actually. You saw Baby Metal earlier. There's Alley Project. There's Rikako. They sell merch for. So Aqua Club is right here. You just click on that. But if you're looking for more stuff, you got Flow. You got Furihata. Who else is here from Love Live? I thought Anya was here too. I might be missing. Anya Suzuki? I don't see her, but anyways. Alright, so Aqua Club, you go in there. And this is special merch that only club members can get. They will actually ask you to I think authenticate with your Aqua Club login before you can actually buy this stuff. Once you do that, though, you're good to go. And this is where the bromides are. This is my all these bromides. If you want to start a collection of these, go for it. They go up in value. It is worth buying these because Usually when these go on sale, they are, well, this is the birthday set, but like a basic set of these, you get one for each, say you, plus a group photo. So you get 10 bromides, and it's $20, 2,000 yen. I have seen bromides selling in stores as like booths at conventions for like $15 each. So these go up in value, or at least you can. I know that you can sell them at a markup. So collect bromides if you want to get rich quick. um, so other stuff that they sell. Sometimes there's merch that that's not bromides that they sell as well. What am I doing? Go back here. So like they have like these. There's like a deco sticker. You can put that on your Aqua Club card if you want. It's like just a sticker you put on the card. If you want to spice it up a little bit, put your best girl on it. This is the Hanamaru one. You can actually, if you want to buy, like, if you want to continue your subscription, because if you want to stay in the Aqua Club, you gotta keep buying the CDs. So there's usually like a premium edition. Like this year, it's called the Black Edition. It's $150, but you can still get into the Aqua Club if you just buy the basic edition, which is $50. Either one will get the serial code, which will enable you to buy all this stuff. The Black Edition just comes with a bunch of extra stuff. It comes with a DVD, some extra photo books, and whatever. But you don't need any of that stuff. If you want to save money, just go with the regular edition. I bought the Black Edition because I'm insane. So yeah, as you can see, it's about $150 for the Black Edition, whereas the regular edition is about $50. So like this is where you go if you want to continue your subscription. You got to buy this, and then when you get it, you get the serial code, which come October 10th, you will enter the serial code and continue your subscription with the Gmo iDash code. At which point, I'm sure this site will look different. It'll probably have the Gmo iDash art on it instead of Jump Up High. What other merch do they have? Let's scroll through a little bit. Acrylic stands. I mean, they're mostly known for the bromides. But other stuff that they have is they sometimes sell the Blu-rays, CDs. Not always. They don't always sell the CDs, but you know, it's something to look out for. I wouldn't usually buy CDs or Blu-rays from this site. I usually buy those from Amazon, but you can if you want to. Keychains. One thing they sold, if I can find it, if you're a vinyl collector, which I know they are definitely out of print and sold out by now, but they did sell the vinyls for Kimi Coco and Koei Aqua, the first two Aqua singles. Yeah, I can't find them, but they're probably way back. But yeah, they did at one point sell those, and they did say they were going to re-release them. At the beginning of the year, they said they were going to re-release them, as well as re-release Mitaiken Horizon and Happy Party Train on vinyl, but they haven't done that yet, so I don't know if they forgot about it. Anyway, the Japanese version of the site looks a lot like the English site. It's a little bit different in structure, but I'm sure you can figure it out. And like I said, the only reason you'd make a Japanese account on ASMart instead of an English one is just if you want to have them shipped to your Blackship instead. Because if you use the English site, there's no option. They'll let you ship to your Tenso, but they will not let you ship to your Blackship. It's just how it is. They have some special partnership with Tenso, I think. Okay, so that's it for those the big stores for. Love. Oh, there was one I forgot. The official goods store. There's not much here, actually. But if you go to... Wait, no, I'm sorry. I went over that one. This one. School Idol Store. lovelive-store.bnarts.jp. This stands for Bandai Namco Arts.jp. They sell some stuff here. They've actually added a lot since I've last come here. But yeah, this is another site to look out for often. You can select the category you want. Ooh, I might need to get some of those Kasumi pins. But yeah, you just click on the category you want. Muse, Aqua, Niji Kasaki, or all. But this is pretty much all they sell. Like, there's very few items for sale at a time. These are usually items that are exclusive to this store. You can't get them anywhere else. So if you want them, like this pin, which I think I have up there somewhere, but like this pin is like one of the items you can't get anywhere else. So Aqua 5th anniversary. Okay, that's it for like the Love Life stores. But there are other stores obviously that sell Love Life stuff that aren't exclusive to Love Live merch. So most widely known, you have Amazon.jp. Here is what it looks like. Looks a lot like regular Amazon. Who would have thunk? It's in English too. Isn't that great? You can change it at any time. Obviously, when you first go to the website, it's going to be in Japanese, but just click the flag, change it to English. If you use the app, you can easily just switch region, and it'll automatically change to your Japanese account. I don't know how it does that, but it's kind of magic. It's whatever. And yeah, even on the phone. Even the phone app is friendly for just seamlessly switching between regions. It's great. But yeah, this is the Japanese store. Japanese Amazon. As you can see from my suggestions, I buy lots of Love Live merch here. But they sell other stuff. You can buy figures. You can buy. They sell some vinyl records, but I go here mostly for magazines, Blu-rays, and CDs. As you can see, I've been shopping for the calendars. So look out for these. They go on sale soon. And I will. Yeah, that happens a lot on Amazon JP, and this is why you need a Blackship. At least this is because of COVID. It wasn't like this before COVID. COVID messed everything up. So unfortunately, yeah, you need a Blackship for a lot of items on Amazon JP now. But yeah, there's an Ichigaku calendar, and this is a poster size calendar, by the way. It's huge. It's poster size, so it's going to take up a good size on the wall. That's why, and that's a good price for considering that. You get a new page each month, plus the cover. And here's some of the pages for Nijigaku. Like, I'm definitely going to be buying this. Yeah. Anime calendars are always like that. They're always like poster size. So, yeah, I've been buying anime calendars, importing them from Japan for years now. So, CDs, they sell CDs, of course. A lot of times they will get Tokuten, which is official store, exclusive store merch. So, like, if you pre-order a CD from Amazon versus CD Japan or something, for example, you might get a special item. Here's, like, try to find an example. So, like, the Love Live Fest Blu-ray came with this. And I think this was a Tokuten, this poster, with all the girls on it. So, yeah, that was nice. But Amazon's mostly known. Amazon started as a bookstore, and the Japan side is also known for being a bookstore or a magazine seller, at least. So, if you hear that some of the Seiyu are going to be on an upcoming magazine, then yeah, this is where you go to get them. Just be careful, because this is Animedia Seiyu edition. This is Animedia, same month, same year. But I ordered this one by accident, not thinking it was the Saint Snow one. But turns out Animedia has a Seiyu edition, which is separate from the anime edition. But that's fine. I mean, I got this sweet Aqua poster, not the Love Live Aqua, the VTuber Aqua. So it wasn't all for naught. Wasn't all a waste. But yeah, these magazines. This is the most recent one with Saint Snow, and you got. Actually, there's more than just Saint Snow in here. You got Tamori Kusunoki, voice of Setsuna. You got some more. I think there's some more Nijigaku. Yeah, some more Nijigaku. Say you there. But if you're looking for Saint Snow, here's what you get for some Saint Snow stuff there. So, all the magazines I buy are from this shop. Familiarize yourself with magazine like Animedia I mentioned earlier. There is Dengeki G's. That's a popular anime magazine. They're the ones who do like the Love Live covers each month with a really nice art. Actually, I'll just see if I can just search. A lot of times, so searching is a little. Sometimes if you type it in English or Romaji, it will give you the right suggestion. Not always though. But yeah, Dengeki G's, as you can see, they are very heavily invested in Love Live. So that's a good example of a magazine to follow. And I'm holding. Oops, I was holding down control. Let's fix that. Okay. But they also sell like Love Live Fest. They sell Blu-rays. Blu-rays are not cheap. This is 13,000 yen, which is about $130. This is for the standard edition without any Tokuten. I think the regular one was about $200. That's obviously the Tokuten is, like I said, it's only available for pre-orders. This is no longer a pre-order because it's out now. But the Tokuten does make it more expensive, but it's usually worth it. And you get a ton of stuff. Like the way they deter piracy in Japan is with all the Tokuten. Sometimes there's like exclusive Tokuten to, like the poster I showed you earlier. Pretty sure was exclusive to Amazon, but other stuff that came with this were I think there was a photo book that came in the Blu-ray. There was what else came with it? Bromides came with some bromides. I think they were anime bromides, so not Seiyu, but they were like Muse characters bromides. So that was nice. And usually, like if you order a CD, you usually get a random card. So like if you order the Saint Snow CD, the one that just came out, Dazzling Whitetown, I don't think you're gonna get the stand-up anymore that came with it. Example. This came with my Dazzling Whitetown. And you have obviously a 50-50 chance of getting either Sarah or Leia. But in the CD itself, in the CD case itself, there's a card, like it's standard playing card size. It's just a collectible card. It's not for any game or anything usually. But that's going to be either Sarah or Leia. Obviously, if you buy a Nijigaku CD, it's going to be one of the 10 girls. If you buy one Aqua, it's going to be one of the 9 girls. So. Yeah, actually, it might be if Nijigaku might be 11 soon because of you. The poster does it's more than just the poster that's adding to the value. There's just stuff I'm forgetting, but yeah, buying the Tokuten is usually worth it. What else? Okay, so. Sometimes names need to be searched for in Japanese. So, for example, best way to do this, just Google the name. So if you want to get Anya's stuff, just copy and paste the kanji that comes up. Put it in here. Sometimes you need to take out the space. You don't have to. Usually works either way. And you now have Anya's stuff. So if you want to order her album Ring a Ring, you can do it here. And that works with, you just do the same thing with any other Seiyu you prefer. If you want to do it with Kanaku Takatsuki or Shuka Saito, most of them all have solo stuff now. Anchan does. I think the only one that doesn't have anything out yet is Furihata, but she's got an album coming out soon too. So like if you want to pre-order her City, or rather it's called Moonrise, her album. Just grab that kanji, put it in here, take out the space, and here it is. Currently unavailable. Well, let's see. Well, you might have a little difficulty finding it now, but I got a vinyl copy off of. I forget where I ordered it from, but I did order a vinyl copy, so I know I've got my copy coming. If you can't find it on Amazon, there's other options. Try CD Japan. You might be okay. What are Amazon points? They have a point. Amazon JP has a point system. Every time you order something, you get a few points. 1 point is basically 1 yen. It's just a way of saving money. It's like a rewards program that doesn't cost anything extra. It's a neat little gimmick. Shuka's albums, I think so. I don't know if you can get the full version, like with the shoebox and everything. That was a pre-order only bonus, but if you want, yeah, just do the same thing. So you got 36 centimeters, Pa Pa Pa, the single from, oh, wait, here it is. It's only 3 left in stock. So if you want the shoebox, as you can see, I purchased it already. But if you want the shoebox, there it is. Looks like there's only 3 left in stock, so order it soon. And it's 5,000 yen, so it'll set you back about $48. Yeah, that comes with all that stuff you see there. Pretty nice. Okay. Actually, I mentioned Kanako Takatsuki, but she doesn't actually have a solo career. She's got Blood, what's the name of her band? Well, whatever. You search the name of the band, and it's, yeah, that's what you would search for her. Everyone else, you just search their name. It should be fine. Okay. Magazines, music, yeah, I went over that. So like I mentioned also, yeah, a lot of items are going to say cannot be shipped to the selected destination. So, yeah, you're just going to have to ship them to Blackship. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Hopefully, it doesn't stay that way for much longer. So, it is what it is. All right, other shops. If you can't find what you want on Amazon, there's Mandarake. Mandarake is a series of many 30 or so different shops in Tokyo that all sell secondhand merch. About half of them are located within Nakano Broadway, by the way. But they're all very tight, hard to walk through secondhand stores. But they have an online shop. So if you don't want to browse through every store in person, I assume you can even get to Japan, which you can't right now because of COVID. But they have an online shop. So this is it. They do have an English option, yes, and they may even ship to your home address, so you might not even need a forwarding address. I've never used them before, so I don't know much. So, but give it a try if you want. If you're looking for something that's kind of rare or you can't find anywhere else, this might be the place to do it. Melon Books, that is for your research material. Dojins. They sell all that stuff. But they also sell a lot of fan-made Love Live stuff. So if you're looking for... You ever go on YouTube and you see like those piano mixes of like Koiakwa or Aozora Jumping Heart or whatever, or you see like these instrumental versions of like a band playing by the seaside of Numazu. You've probably seen these videos. So they release their stuff on Melon Books. And you can buy those CDs from them, and just you would have them shipped to. I think Melon Books they have. Let's go there. I'll just at least show you what it looks like. Don't click that red button. That's the naughty version of the site. But if you just if the regular site is all safe for work generally. And they're not loading right now. This whatever, but yeah, they sell the CDs there for Love Live. You can probably find. I don't know. Actually, I'm not. They might sell like figures there, but one of the cool things you can find there, like there's this one artist that I follow on Twitter that releases these. These are like concert reports. So it's basically they just talk about the concert in like report form with lots of really cool art. So like this here. This is from Hakodate, obviously. This is from Fifth Live, so I'm trying to find a good page. So here's a good shot, really good shot of the rainbow at Fifth Live. Vicky, you have this book. I gave it to you as a gift. I don't think you have the Hakodate one though, so I'll let you slide on that. They go through like all the different songs that were performed, and there's like really cute drawings of everyone. So good stuff, and these are sold on Melon Books. Okay. What else? So, premiumstore.jp, not much. They sold a few Love Live things in the past. I don't know how much they sell right now. You can buy some Show by Rock masks if you want. Oh, they do have some Love Live stuff. So yeah, if you search Love Live, I'm sure you can find some cool stuff. Looks like these. Oh, these were the Grand Blue stands. I heard these were actually. I don't know if they're on sale anymore. Excuse me. It looks like they still are. I heard these were actually kind of hard to find. So that's cool. What else? Bushy Road EC Shop. So that's another one. Here it is. bushyroad-ecshop.com. And they sell mostly. This is a Bushy Road store, so of course, Bushy Road has a small ownership of Love Live, but it's really just like the game stuff. But there is some Love Live stuff here. But you're gonna find mostly Bang Dream, mostly Review Starlight and D4DJ here. But there's some stuff there if you're looking. There's also HMV and Books Online. That's it's kind of like your Tower Records kind of store. They sell music and books. So that's just another one. Okay, and then there's also Booth, which has VTuber merch. All right, forwarding process. So, say you have a bunch of packages coming to your Blackship address, and you don't want to pay shipping for each individual one. You can have them consolidate all the packages into one. I recently just had them consolidate 7 packages into one. Now, you do pay a small fee per package that you're consolidating. I think it's like $4 per package. But it still ends up being cheaper this way because it's a lot cheaper to ship one package than it is to ship. It's a lot cheaper to ship one heavy package than to ship 7 light packages separately. So I think the shipping turned out to be like $90. That was not just the shipping alone. That included the consolidation fees and the handling fees, which is a lot. It is, but it's a lot cheaper than doing it all separately. So it's nice that they offer that option. So they'll do the consolidation for you. They will pack it nicely and everything. Make sure the items are safe. And then once your package is consolidated, or once you're ready to ship, you will get the option. I think you can use FedEx. Depends on what's in it. What's in certain items that FedEx won't ship. Same thing with DHL. They will give you the option to use USPS, but that's going to be at least 60 days because of COVID. So your best option is DHL. That's hence why it says DHL or GTFO. DHL will not ship adult material, so if you ordered some Dojins, then you're going to have to find another way to get those home. The fees, like I said, I kind of mentioned this earlier, don't wait too long. I think if you wait past 30 days, they start charging you a per day fee. It's like a few cents per day, but it can add up. So don't wait too long. And then, so DHL has an option where you can make a login for their site. You give them your address, and then anytime a package is set up to be sent to your address, they will automatically tie it to your account, and then they'll send you an email saying, "Okay, we got your package. We expect to deliver it on this day." So you don't even need to search the tracking number or anything. They'll send you an email proactively. That's another reason I like DHL so much. But another good thing about this is you can, once you make an account and do this, you can tell them, okay, I'm not going to be home to sign for my shit, so just leave it there, and they will do that. There are, of course, occasional times where the carrier doesn't pay attention to the instructions and will call you anyways and ask for a signature, but that's only happened a few times for me. Most of the time they'll get the message and they'll just leave it there. So if you say leave it in the front lobby, they'll just leave it there. If you're in an apartment building or whatever, leave it with the landlord, whatever. And they will not require a signature. So if in case you're not going to be home, you have peace of mind that you're still going to get your package. Okay, and that was it. So I'm gonna hop back on Discord. I'm gonna end the stream. So anyone watching here, thank you. Stop that.